This tutorial will teach you how to create a simple flowchart WPF application from scratch by using the MindFusion diagramming component. Create a new WPF application in Visual Studio and name it My Flowchart App. Add a reference to the MindFusion diagramming library by using the Nougat package manager. The Nougat ID of the library is MindFusion Diagramming WPF. Notice that the package manager added 3 new references to uProject, the minimum requirement to use MindFusion diagramming. To use MindFusion diagramming in XAML, you need to declare the appropriate XML namespace. Create a diagram instance and name it Flowchart. Run the application through the debug menu or by pressing Ctrl and F5. The diagram is now visible in the window and can be used to create simple flowcharts interactively. To add a ruler to the diagram, wrap it in a ruler tag. You can adjust various properties of the ruler, such as show icon. Expand the window grid with an additional column and row to accommodate the new elements we're about to add in the next steps. Make sure that the diagram spans 2 rows. Now create an overview control in the lower right cell of the grid. Name it Overview. Run the application. The overview does not display anything because it is not yet connected to the diagram. Bind the document property of the overview control to the diagram by using the element name property and specifying the name of the diagram, Flowchart. The overview now works properly. Now add a list of shapes to the window by using the NodeListView control available in the MindFusion diagramming library. By default, the shape list is empty. The NodeListView can be initialized in XAML or in the code behind. To add shapes to the list view, create instances of the shape node class, initialize their shape property, and add them to the items collection. Make sure you import the MindFusion diagramming WPF namespace. Run the application again. Notice that the shape appears in the list view and can be dragged but cannot be dropped onto the diagram. To fix this, set the Allow Drop property of the diagram to True. The shapes in the list can now be dropped in the flowchart. What use is a list view if it displays a single item? You can add more shape nodes to the list view through the items collection. Alternatively, you can populate the shape list with all built-in shapes by accessing them through the Shape Shapes collection and using LINQ to convert them to shape node objects. Run the application again to see the result. Dragging and dropping works well. However, selecting a shape in the list does not affect the default shapes created in the diagram when the user drags with the mouse. To fix this, bind the default shape property of the diagram to the shape of the shape node currently selected in the list. Our simple flowchart application is now complete. Thank you for watching, and thank you for choosing MindFusion as your partner in software development.